have 2 skeins of yarn that both need a bath. This one has already been tied off, but this one still needs the ties. So I've got my yarn on my niddy noddy, and this is just some extra singles yarn that I'm going to use to do the wraps. It would be better if it was in a different color, but I have not bothered to dye any of my yarns yet, so it's the same color. Here I have my beginning, and here I have my end, or, you know, beginning, end, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do the wraps in the approximate middle of each group, and I'm going to split them in half. There we go, just split the yarn in half. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my singles yarn and I'm going to pull it up through here, over the end, back through the middle, and then over to where the rest of my yarn is. So I'm doing like a figure 8 shape, and then I'm just going to tie it in just a regular knot. When I use the yarn later, I'll just cut this off, so I'm going to keep it pretty snug. There we go. And then just trim it. I like to leave somewhat of a tail so that it's easier to find it later. I'm going to do that for each of these groups of yarn, so 4 times total. I'm ready to take this off of my niddy noddy, and I'm just using a PVC niddy noddy that was very inexpensive for me to make myself. It's a little longer than I meant for it to be, but that's okay. So the ties will keep it in a nice loop so the yarn will behave itself-ish. And there's my skein. You can see the difference in this skein that sat on the niddy noddy for an embarrassingly long time, and this skein that I just took off the niddy noddy, just finished spinning like 2 days ago. So this one is a lot more well behaved, it's a lot more balanced, whereas this one is trying to twist. If I were going to knit or crochet with them right now, this one would probably do okay, whereas this one, my work might start to twist and tilt in a specific direction because it has a little bit more twist in it than I would prefer. I like a nice hot bath for wool, so I heated up some water in my kettle to just about boiling, nice and steamy. Ouch. And then I'm gonna supplement that with some colder water so it's a good, like, too hot to touch, but it's no longer boiling. And then I'm gonna take just a little bit of wool soap. If you don't have wool soap, just use a couple drops of like regular Dawn dish soap, it's fine. And 2. And I just need to make sure that there's enough water to cover. I'm gonna work the soap in just a little bit. I'm gonna let that sit for about 20 minutes. It does smell like wet sheep, and that's part of the reason I'm washing it now, so that it won't smell like wet sheep later after it's already turned into like a sweater or something. It's been 20 minutes, so I'm just squeezing the excess water out of the yarn. And there's quite a lot, which is good, because now we're gonna fill it up again. The second time we're filling it up, I'm again going to use some hot water, but obviously my yarn's already in the sink. So I'm going to start filling it up with the cooler water, and then I'll add my hot water around the edges. Okay, so the difference, 1, it smells a little bit less like wet sheep, and 2, I'm going to add a little bit of vinegar. I don't need a lot, just a good glug. That's plenty. I don't want it to smell like wet sheep, and I don't want it to smell like vinegar. The vinegar will help with the smell a bit, but to help with the vinegar smell, I like to use an essential oil. I usually use lavender. I can't find it, so I'm going to use peppermint today, which will also help discourage bugs. And I only need a little bit. Make sure it goes into the water, not into the yarn. 1, 2, I think I ended up with 4 drops. I was going for 3. I'll mix that in. Is it too hot to touch still? No, it's fine. Ouch. Right there is too hot to touch. Ow. Okay. Now it smells more like peppermint than anything, which is exactly what I wanted. Everything is saturated. My yarn is definitely getting nice and puffy, which is kind of what you want. We want it to fluff up a little bit in the water. That's what we're looking for. So I'm just going to let this soak for 5, maybe 10 minutes. Squeeze out as much water as possible by hand. We'll get the rest out by machine. Much lighter now, so we're going to give it a couple of good snaps. how well they hang. And they barely smell like sheep anymore. There we go. And now we let them dry. We're going to wait for it to dry and we'll come back tomorrow.